Hi friends. Now let us take up the seventh program in our CFG, C Feel Good series. This is also on cash bill, preparation of cash bill, preparation and printing of cash bill. But the difference is this is developed as an interactive program. Interactive program means first you have to an interactive. Actually, if you see previous two programs, those are static programs. That means suppose one example I give you, care item A. Like that we defined. That means this is useful only for A item only for one item cash will be prepared. Suppose if you want to prepare cash bill for B item, again you have to change the code. Actually, we should not change the code. Instead of that, we can develop an interactive program. Interactive program means already in the concept zone, I explained about the scanf function. Scanf function is the reader. Printf function is the writer. Writer means it displays, it writes on the monitor screen. You call it as a writer. In the same manner, we have C provides us another function, scanf. That is the reader. It reads data from keyboard and stores in the computer memory. Understand? So that is scanf. In this, we are using scanf function for reading data. Reading data means this program can be used for n number of data items, n number of bills. Suppose first customer came, he order for A, then you can issue bill. Next customer comes, he order for M. For him, he can give the bill. Third customer comes, she orders for P. You can prepare the bill and give. In that way, how shopkeeper in real life is acting, in the same manner our program should work. Understand? This is called interactive program, and by this time I think you should understand our strategy. With every program, I am making valuation to your program. Gradually, from a student program to real life program, we are developing. Gradually, at the end of the series, you develop a project. Otherwise, just a matter of 4 or 5 hours you are working, you are able to develop projects. Otherwise, I am making a challenge. You ask any of our senior friends who are studying in colleges, ask them to do the same program. So they may not do that. Otherwise, they do that with a lot of difficulty. But this is the power of this Eclavia system, that you have to understand the real spirit of the Eclavia system and implement that. First, before all the almost except input section, everything I explained to you, just look at it. First see the code. Thereafter I give you hands-on explanation. Okay, first observe the code. What are the new things and all that? If your observation is yours, your experience is yours. That's why first focus on the code. Where comparatively the previous program, where difference is there, you observe that. Those things I explain. Instead of explaining whole thing, those things only, mainly input section, interactive section, I explain. By that you can have more focus on that. And at the same time, in case of interactive programs, how output is seen also you can grasp. Now we see, this is the output. Actually, you go to bank ATM. Na? All of you might have gone to bank ATM. Bank ATM asks you one question. For that we answer. Ask you one question means enter your language. You enter language. Press the button. Enter your amount. Like that, whatever prompt, that is called prompt statement. It prompts you. It guides you. Whatever statement and all that. Then according to that you behave. Then only you can perform the operation whatever you want with the bank ATM. In the same manner, now we are doing that. Just output is see, enter the name of the item. Name of the item, A you enter. Next, enter the number of items. Then you enter 10. Enter the rate of the item. You enter the price. Okay, that is called prompt statement. Prompt statement means guiding statement. Guiding statements, how you write? Using printf only, you write that. And that you are learning specially in this program. Okay, and output you found. Output, instead of printing A 10, 5.5, 55, we wrote 4 lines, 4 printf statements. Instead of 4 printf statements, with one printf statement only, single printf statement I wrote. That also I am demonstrating. But little practice is required. Being a beginner, you must have little practice to Write that. However, nothing is impossible. Little practice. Only your brain should be tuned up. That point you have to understand and then proceed. Okay. Now I write only one section, that is input section. How we have to write interactive statements, I show you. By that you can have a clear focus, because every time I am repeating the same thing for each and every program, many students feel boring because already they learned it. That's why other sections, other points which I explained in the previous program, I am not explaining now. Now you see that what is this? This is a input section. Comment to write input section. Don't forget this. Okay. Now what you are expecting? Which prompt statement you are expecting? Enter the name of item. This you are expecting as a prompt statement. In the same manner, second one, enter the number of items. This is the second prompt statement. Third statement, enter the rate of item. So three prompt statement you have to produce. How to produce? By using printf only. After every prompt statement using printf, you have to write the scanf statement. Totally how many will come in this input section? Totally 6 statements will come. Just carefully observe that. Just with reference to that, I am writing printf. First I am writing printf, new line sequence, enter the name of item. Okay, this you don't forget. This is the way. Okay. Next, actually prompt statement. Thereafter, you have to enter data. When you are entering data, who will read? We want another specialist. Who is that? Reader. Who is our reader? He is the writer. Who is our reader? Scanf. Scanf is our reader. And which data item we are going to read for item sake? What is the type? Char. Same conversion specifier use. %C use. Thereafter, and item. Actually, already explained in concept zone. And represents address of item. Actually, item sake, what is created? One variable is created. Its name is item. Its type is char. And I didn't already told you. Suppose some address is there, system dependent address. Actually, this address is need not bother, but in computer for every byte one unique number is there, that is called address. So scanf acts like a postman. Now suppose for this you type what you typed? You typed A. While you are typing A, delimiters are not required. Just A typed. Then for this postman, what should be provided? We have to provide the address. How we are telling that? And item. And item if you are writing, what is the how you spell it? Address of item. That means indirectly you are providing this. What this postman does? Postman drops A here. Your variable is filled. That's why always don't forget. And item you have to write in scanf. Printf in not write. Printf is not the postman. This is the postman. Scanf is the postman. Okay. Second one, what prompt statement you have to write? Printf, new line sequence. What is that? Enter the number of items. Enter the number of items. You write prompt statement. Immediately after that, what you have to write? Scanf. While writing scanf, you should be very careful. Extra spaces and all that you should not give. If you give extra spaces, then you purchase your headache. So strictly write how I am writing %D. That's it. You close it. Don't give any extra space. Then it wrongly behaves. Then it where error occurs also you never know. Be careful with scanf. It is very delicate function. Thereafter, what you have to give? What address you have to give? Numbers address. Numbers is one of the variables you have to give. Then what happens? This is your numbers variable. Suppose now how much you have given? Let us say according to our output, we are giving 10. So this postman drops now 10 you type. Then it is dropped in the appropriate container. Thereafter, what is that? Next prompt statement you have to write. What is that? There it is there. Enter the rate of item. All that I am not writing clearly. You know that. That is what is that. Then scanf statement. Scanf. Now scanf already I told you. If you write percentage f, you write percentage g, you write. If you want to write percentage g also you can write. If you write percentage g, yeah, then you never have problems with following zeros. Percentage g you write. Thereafter address of rate you provide. Then your variable is this, its name is rate, and here 5.25, whatever value you typed and all that, it dropped in that. This understanding one must have. Many people blindly do that. Because of blind doing without knowing conceptual understanding, they pay price. Every time they never get command over the concepts. One time, matter of 10 minutes, if you learn, it will be permanently used. Because in every program you develop, here after every program you develop a interactive program, not initializations and all that. So in this manner, you need to understand this, and hereafter complete prompt statement should reflect now how bank ATM guides you. In the same manner, you feel like a professional. If you are a professional, how you want to write a prompt statement, the same manner write. Further printf, scanf, printf, scanf, printf, scanf. Suppose 10 input variables are there. How many total statements you have to write in input section? 20 statements you have to write. 20. Because one prompt statement, one scanf statement. One prompt statement, one scanf. So 10 into 2, 20 statements you have to write. For this, little command is required. And one more precaution I am telling you. With the scanf, you should be careful. If you give one extra space also, then you purchase your headache. Where problem occurs, you never know. Nobody will tell you also. That's why strictly you write printf anything you do. No worry. But scanf you should be very careful. That point you have to understand.